And there we go. Good morning, everybody. And just like that, we are live from Waynesville, Georgia. This is Daniel with Papa Pew Pews coming at you here. Just doing a little talking this morning, a little chit chat. Y'all come on in, double tap them screens as you come in. Light up that like button. Let's fill the chat room up with comments. Go check out the content and sub to the channel. Wake up, everybody. Let's get the day started. Come on into the chat. Let's get it going, guys. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about some things. What's up, White Rambo? You the first one in. Double tap them screens. Much love to you, bro. Just firing it up this morning, bro. Was watching some news and figured I'd jump on live for a few minutes. I don't know what's going on with all our streamers, bro. They've all like disappeared over the past couple of days. I'm like one of the only ones until late night. What's up, Miss Shanna? How are you? I see brother and sister-in-law in here this morning. I feel safer already. Talking about boots on the ground in a city near you. Have y'all been keeping up with this whole threatening to put the National Guard in all the major cities like Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago? Oh yeah, gotta get that groceries, bro. My wife in there, she got one of them Mississippi pot roasts in the slow cooker. Got the whole house smelling. I'm about to have to do my lives from outside till dinner's done. She about to kill me for going in the pot already. Four folks in the chat, double tap them screens. Go check out White Rambo. Sub to the channel. Sound like I got some pissed off grandbabies in there. I don't know what's going on. They always mad about something. I'm back. Ooh, they sound pissed off. They love each other and then they try to kill each other. I guess that's the kid life though, right? 9 folks in the chat. Hey, let's get this live up to at least 15 likes, guys. Double tap the screen. Give Papa the finger. Make sure it's that one that lights up at the top of your screen though. Double tap them screens. Yeah, that's the old school basically Vietnam War era flashlight that they used in the military. I got it out of my stepfather's Vietnam trunk along with the Zippo lighter. That's what he carried in Vietnam. And when he passed away, I got it. It's got the green lens, the red lens, and the clear lens. Gunner, man, another day, brother. Gunner says another day, another gun. Yes, sir. Today we rocking with the Savage 270 and the trusty, dusty 357 Magnum. An old cheap Academy knife. That's my little bushwhacker. Yep, the Nerf gun. Yes, sir. You know how Papa likes his Nerf and AI and airsofts. Gotta have them. Too late to change it now. I was gonna put the Zippo closer to the screen so y'all can see it, but it's dated 1967, I think. Oh, I like any kind of pew pew there, Gunner man. I like the ones that shoot the big BBs, the ones that come in wads, the big BBs, the double lock kind. 21 folks in this chat. Let's jump this bitch up there, guys. Come on, double tap them screen. Give Papa the finger. Just make sure it's the one that lights up at the top of your screen. Drop some comments. Let's go. What do y'all think, guys? Look at my heading. What do y'all think about National Guard possibly or potentially putting boots on the ground in your city? Places like Nashville, Tennessee, Chicago, of course, Washington, D.C., even possibly Atlanta, Georgia. What y'all think about that, guys? Yeah, there you go, right? Yeah, once you get the taste of that real, you can't do the artificial anymore. Once you smell that fresh gunpowder, it's kind of hard to go back to an airsoft. Like, comment, subscribe. There's my boy Focus. What is up, Focus? Now we can have a conversation, get it started up in here. The brothers are showing up in force. 14 people in the chat, 8 minutes in. Let's ride. Yep, fancy toy guns. What up, bro? Rambo said, Focus, what up? Focus said he had to take a nap. He been up all damn night. That was me, bro. I slept a little bit, jumped back up, went to the stove, got another Red Bull, and right back on live talking shit. Parachute drops crazy. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, fellas. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. I'm back, guys. I'm back. 23 folks. Double tap them screens. Come on, guys. Let's get up to 15 likes real quick. We can do this. You think YouTube unsubscribed you? What you talking about? Resubscribe. Check each other out. Make sure y'all still sub to each other. Double check that stuff daily, guys, because they turning off our bell notifications and all kind of stuff. They don't want us talking to one another. I give y'all one guess why that is. Divide and conquer, guys. Divide and conquer. We must stay together. We must keep this two-way message going strong. Let them know that we shall not be infringed. Appreciate it there, Fact Seeker. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate the compliment. Yeah, we running the little 270 Savage Axis today. The 605 Taurus Protector Poly 357 Magnum. What's up there, Rod? You, Raj is up. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, gunpowder smells way better than a cigarette, but it don't taste better. It don't burn the same. Allegedly. I love the smell of a good cigarette in the morning. Ah, shit, bro. Back on live, talking trash. That's all. Y'all go check out shooting tips and tricks. Sub to his channel. Also, y'all already know. Go to Focus 904. Go to White Rambo. Go to the brothers page. Check them out. Some fire content on everybody who's commenting this page right now. Yeah, there you go. Until you smoke that shit. Yeah, that's what I say, bro. They're using techniques. They're trying to keep people from communicating. They're already dumbing down our kids. You know, trying to turn the people against the people. And now they're trying to mess with our free speech. Our right to get on here and talk. Playing with the algorithms. Speaking of the algorithm, guys, double tap them screens. Let's get them likes up. Show YouTube you do want to see two-way gun content. And if you have a favorite creator you've not heard from in a few days, go check your bell notifications. Make sure YouTube hadn't unsubscribed you from their channel. Because they do stuff like that. We notice we'll get subscribers daily. The next morning, the numbers are right back down again. YouTube constantly doing that. But that's okay because we hustlers. We know how to get it back. I describe people in two ways. They're either builders or they're Legos. Hear me out, guys. Builders or Legos. You take something a builder built, tear it all apart. Within a week or so, we got it back together. We got it looking good again. But then you got Legos. Legos can be built into all kind of neat things. But when you tear them down, what happens? They lay there until the next builder comes and builds them back up. Think about that for a little while. Let that stir in your soul for the day. Either be a builder or be a Lego. Sit around waiting on somebody else to build you up or build your own stuff up. Because once you get it the first time, you always know how to get it again. $14 folks in the chat. Double tap them screens. Fact Seeker. Hold on a second, guys. My chat hung up for a minute. They have demoralized our society, our children. More respect for... Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 100% facts. Facts. And I tell people all the time, if you don't educate your kids, the streets will. That's why the streets are getting, 60% of the kids right now. You got parents who give out participation trophies and no longer can get on to their children and correct their children with the fear naturally of the family children's services coming in their home. Trust me, I know this. I have 3 kids placed in my home now. And that is the most messed up system in the world at the moment. Yeah, look at what we're willing to accept. The things we're willing to accept are the things we're willing to give up for the little bit we have now. Not going religious on you guys. I'm just gonna make a statement real quick. Look at the churches during the vid. Y'all know what I'm talking about. During the vid, during the shutdowns. You know, all my life growing up in church, you always heard the churches say, and the churches and science battle. They were never on the same side. Science was always right. God was always right. Science was always right. God was always right. They always battled. Never trust science. Never trust. Point I'm making. What happened during the vid? You had churches, pastors that all their life said, don't listen to the science. Stood up and said, trust the science. We're shutting down our churches. The times the churches were needed the most, where were they? Shut down because the government told them to. Think about that for a minute. All these people who needed prayer and needed people, they were losing their family members left and right. Where was the churches? Hide behind a mask and a closed door. Think on that for a minute. And getting nowhere, right? It's getting so hard for somebody to legally obtain a lifestyle nowadays. And you're right, fact seeker. It was a test of control. They showed that they could shut down a world in a period of days and weeks by using what? Fear. They shut down whole businesses that, and then told them they didn't qualify for the PPP loans. Yep, you're right, focus. It was all a test. That's why I preach the 2 ways so strongly. When I hear people saying, "Well, I agree with the Second Amendment, and I'm a Second Amendment supporter, but we could do this, or but we could give up this." No, we can't give up nothing, because the moment you start to compromise, they're taking everything. There is no compromise when it comes to your any of your rights. There's no compromise because they're going to take it all. Not only are they doing that, but they're taking out the identity. They're taking your identity away from you. The foods are all halfway poisoned. I mean, everything's bad for you nowadays, right? Can't have this, can't have that. 1 week this is healthy, 2 weeks later, oh no, we made a mistake, it's not healthy. The medicines we take shut down our bodies. I mean, everything. And this is no conspiracy channel. I'm not into conspiracy. I'm speaking pretty much straight up facts right now. That's why I get on here and hustle. I don't care if YouTube takes a few people. I don't care if I become some kind of internet sensation. I'm not any of that. I'm just a person with a voice, and I choose to use my voice on a platform. That's all I am. My heading says it all. I'm a nobody from a small town in South Georgia that knows how to pay attention to shit and see that two and two ain't adding to four right now. 28 people in the chat. Double tap them screens, man. Join in the conversation. I mean, I welcome all opinions. It, every bit of it. That's how you learn, man. Is to have a conversation. No hate here, no bash here, just conversations. Last night we had a good live, guys. And I'm gonna do more of them. We did a promote, basically a subathon last night. Just change the subject for a second. Promoting everybody who comes to the channels, and I'm gonna say it again today. Anytime I'm live, drop y'all's channel, promote your channel so the brothers can sub to you. Y'all sub to one another while we're talking. I mean, I'm a firm believer in let's build these platforms up, guys. Let's get these voices out here to where somebody has to pay attention. Somebody has to listen to what we say. And if we could change one or two minds and win them over to our side, boy, we've done something. If we could take one youth and keep them from hitting a street lifestyle, we've done something. We could take one drug addict and keep them from turning to that drug. We've done our job. That's what we're using our voices for. Changing lives one voice at a time, and so promote these channels, get these people out here, 36 people in the room, double tap that screen. Try not to go into a preach session today. I'm really trying not to. Um, but, it's doing what it do. Papa gets worked up sometimes, got to get it off his chest. Fuck around, name the next one State of the Union address. 28 people in the live, guys. Double tap them screens. Check out the content. Sub to the channel. And then go over and check out the brothers making comments. And go look at their content. They got some classy and classic and current, wonderful content over on their channels. Go check it out, guys. Focus 904. Go check out his editing, man. He's got supreme editing on his videos, man. They're fire. I'm telling you, they're fire. But back to our original topic, boots on the ground in a city near you. That's one of the biggest headings as I was scrolling through all the different news sources this morning, which I hate to do. But nobody was live, so y'all left me no choice. I had to go through the news and sort through all the bullshit and find a little bit of truth that's in between all of it. Nashville, Tennessee is another city they're talking about deploying National Guard. Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, already doing it in Washington, D.C., which is a district, not a state, but still. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about National Guard being federalized and deployed in your city? Shooting tips for real dude. There you go, Izzy. Oh, yeah, I know everybody frustrated, Izzy. I know they are. That's one thing I like about this channel, man. We get on here and, yes, we're a 2A gun, we're a gun channel. But we talk about all kind of stuff. We literally do. We have a good time. Sometimes we have serious talks. Sometimes it's just checking on everybody to make sure that, they're doing all right mentally, that they're doing all right physically. It's just a brotherhood and a sisterhood because we got more and more, females starting to join the channel. And that I like. I'd love to see more and more females and more youth take a love to our Second Amendment because they're damn sure not being taught it in the schools. Used to have 4-H and, even the boys, Boy Scouts used to teach. Now they don't anymore. Thank you, Fact Seeker. I appreciate that, bro. And if you will, drop a comment in my content, and I'll sub back when I get off the live. But yeah, I love to see the younger generation getting into firearms, man, and getting into bushcraft and getting into some of the old, what I call the dying arts. Learning how to dress game and do their own meat and stuff like that, man. It's shit that's gonna be needed. We always talk about shit hits the fan scenarios, and some of the basic stuff that you're gonna need isn't being taught anymore. How to produce fire without using a lighter, how to process meat. A lot of this stuff's gonna be the same thing as currency. Having them skills is gonna make you highly sought after. Yeah, they do. They do. We've got a lot of great people. We have really been blessed with a lot of great people, and even the people that come in here trolling, a lot of them at the end up being great people. They just, once again, you got to picture. For years, they've been told that us with these firearms, that we these crazy backwoods, whatever, running around wanting to take out everything we see, and it's not that way, man. Most of us, some of the most caring people you'll ever meet, would give you the shirt off our back. You guys have a 30 pistol or not? Never seen any of them on the American website. No, I don't. Raj, do you got one on yours? If I seen it, I might be able to tell you more, but off the top of my head, I wouldn't think so. Yeah, most of the handguns, you'd probably come closer to finding something similar to what you're asking about on Arms Room's page, because he deals with a lot of your historical and your foreign firearms. Yeah, yeah. I know that to be a fact because I lived up north for a little while. I left here in South Georgia and moved to Buffalo and Niagara Falls, New York area. And when I would get up there and talk, they were like, "Man, we were told that y'all were this way, and this way." And it's funny. And then we got our idea of what Northerners are like, loud, obnoxious, and but a lot of that is not true. Once again, it's shit that you hear growing up, and unfortunately, we listen to it and we believe it. We listen to it and we believe it. We buy into it hook, line, and sinker. It's like all these things have been developed in blocks in our lives. Um, Take, for instance, racism. We all talk about racism and how to end it, right? What are they doing to history right now? They quit talking about it, took it out of schools, and it went away. A lot of history has been erased or changed. Guess what you could do to racism? Same thing. These babies aren't born with it in them, they're taught it. Most common size handgun in the state. Ooh, Izzy. Oh, ooh, the most common handgun size. Are you asking what caliber or the size? It's about protecting ourselves. Right, White Rambo. Very correct. Sorry, guys, I got to talking and forgot to scroll. I don't know why my. There it goes. Now it's scrolling. The chat wasn't scrolling itself, so I had to catch up on the comments, guys. Sorry about that. Papa fell behind for a minute. It's just a background. What? No, it's firearms, bro. You have the Axis 270 rifle, Savage Axis 270 rifle. You have the 357 Magnum, which is the Taurus 605 Protector Poly, and then the little cheap Academy knife. Hey, yeah, Izzy, shooting tips is really good. He's over in India. Might want to sub to his channel. A lot of good people in the chat room right now. From Focus to White Rambo, all these guys, man. Great group of fellas. But no, we changed it up. Um, I am a budget gun channel. I like to show budget firearms to kind of get people to come into the Second Amendment lifestyle, to go get something instead of spending thousands on a platform they may hate. Yes, somebody gave away a Glock knife the other night. They did a when they hit 1,000 followers. Damn, who was that? But yeah, badass. Hang on. 9 millimeter, I think, would be our most popular as far as selling out bullet wise. I really do think 9 millimeter is the most popular. 40 kind of had a die off phase and starting to make a resurgence. The 357 Magnum starting to make a resurgence for the umpteenth dozen time. There's nothing budget in India. Yeah, I get you. I get you on that one, bro. Oh, it don't matter. Like I said, we talk about way more than the Second Amendment. We really do. Um, you're gonna do a giveaway at 500 subscribers on this channel. Good job, White Rambo. What you gonna give away? Have you decided yet? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Is it? Well, that's like a lot of folks, man. Even people who say they hate firearms. We see them all the time come to the range. And when they get a hold of it and they see that once again what they were told their whole life wasn't true, their whole their whole outlook changes. It's the 32, yeah. We have it from a long time ago. The most famous is 45. Yeah, yeah. Now I love my 45, Raj. I am a nine. I am a 9 and a 45 person. Um, I love my 45 ACP. We got a lot of people here now loving the 10 millimeters, but I'm still the 45 ACP. Maybe a laser trainer. Now that would be cool. That would be cool. So you could sit at home, practice your aim, practice your dry fires. We all brothers. Hear you, bro. Hear you. Hear you. Hear you. Yeah, man. I mean, we cut up, we act up, we give each other hell, man. Sometimes you'll come in the chat and it'll sound like people trying to kill each other, but they're really just shitting around. You know, they're giving each other hell. And that's I say it's like being on a construction site only without the work. Everybody's talking crap. Well, not only once, but we've all been there. Yes, sir. Most definitely. Yeah, New Jersey's kind of strict. That whole area up there. Um, Last time I went, I stopped in Pennsylvania, dropped everything off, and usually I got well, you can't see it. Usually I got a little tank to where you could see it, and it's made of old bullet casings. And there's a story behind it. I bought it in a truck stop. It's art, and I had a police officer in New York tell me I could get time by having live ammunition in my vehicle over that tank, and it ain't live ammunition. It's empty casings glued together to make a tank. Um, I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube. Let me see if I can do it this way. This tank right here, guys. New York police officer tried to tell me for that little tank, for that piece of art, they could get me for having live ammunition. And I was like, there ain't no damn way. I love the 45 because of the takedown power. The 45's got a little bit of takedown power. But with your new 9 millimeters and, a lot, your new shells and stuff, they've got plenty of power. Walk around with guns on their hips. Yeah, Texas is open carry. Texas is open carry. Texas is definitely one of them fuck around and find out states. So is Florida. Nope, I haven't. Raj, I haven't. Yeah, 10 millimeters, badass if you can handle it. Gotta love Utah. There you go. Yeah, they don't play. Yeah, Texas, Georgia, Florida. I'm speaking of the states that I know that I travel most in. Um, Nevada, um, South Carolina, North Carolina sometimes is iffy. Um, Tennessee's got to where they're starting to be iffy, but I do like one of the things they're wanting to start doing again. They want to start teaching gun safety in school. I do like that. I hope that does pass because that to me, putting gun safety and gun courses back in school would be cool. That takes us back to the 4-H days and the little after school clubs that would teach young people how to shoot and how to handle firearms. Yeah, Rob, that's what I'm saying. To me, that would be. I think that should be something that we look into. That's what I'm saying. Um, to me, that's not compromising. That's adding to. One, you're teaching them the love of firearms, but you're teaching them how to be safe. You're teaching them how to be, responsible. We used to have, and I'm sure they still got it, but the hunter safety course before you could go deer hunting, you had to take that course to get your license. We used to have the 4-H club and the boys and girls club and um, the Boy Scouts. You know, they all used to teach shooting. Um, we used to go to school and we'd have our hunting rifles hanging in the back glass. You don't see any of that anymore. They were made taboo, and anything that you prohibit, you're going to have a certain group of people turn that around and make it a business. Look at alcohol, look at drugs, look at everything that's been prohibited. If you take something and take it away from somebody and say, you can't touch this, you can't have this, you can't do nothing with this, curiosity is going to get the best of them. They're going to mess with it. But if you take that same item and say, here you go, this is how you handle it responsibly, you can only mess with it when I'm around, blah, 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 so on and so forth, it takes the fun out of it. It takes the challenge out of it. Prohibition works the same way. If you tell me I can't have it, I want it. That's why I've got AR-15s. I don't care for an AR-15 myself, but I bought them because everybody made such a big deal out of them, and I wanted to make sure I had them. That's the whole reason I bought them. If I hunt with something like what you see on the screen, which is a 270 rifle, bolt action. My everyday carry is either a 9mm semi-auto or something like that 357 revolver you see on the screen. But because everybody made a big deal out of your Ruger 5.7s, I went and bought one. Because everybody made a big deal out of certain firearms, I went and bought them. Just simply because they were trying to say that there was going to come a time we couldn't have them. Same with a lot of ammunition I got. I only bought it because they made a big deal out of it. And FRT, killer shot. I a week or so ago, I'd have told you I don't mess with FRTs, but I watched somebody with that new TX22 or whatever it is with the FRT on it. I fell in love. I think I got to have one. I think I've been converted. Read your last message. Let me back up. I'm in New York, unfortunately, after waiting almost 2 years. Yeah, that sucks too. Wait so long, and that's what they count on. Whenever someone says something to me like, Rod said, bitch, I got a tank. Fuck around and find out for real. Good choice. There you go. Yeah, but see, that's what they count on, man. They put these long ass waiting periods hoping you'll either move or give up and just walk away. G Flex with my Glock 19 and it got an AR super safety on it. Yeah. See, White Rainbow, like I said, I wasn't messing with them. And now that I've been watching more and more videos, I'm like, I might like to go fast after all. I think I've been converted. I have exorcised the demon. I drove a fucking tank with a live can. It's not even blocked. Yeah, that's something I never got to do, Roz. I wasn't allowed to go in the military for medical reasons, but I think I would have enjoyed it, man. Everybody in my family, all military veterans except me. And you're right. You just said the key word, range toys. Would I carry something like that on an everyday basis? No. Matter of fact, my 1911, I did a trigger job on it, had it down below 3 pounds. For an everyday carry, I took that trigger back out, put it back to 4 pounds, or a little above 4 pounds. It just, to me, was a little too light for something that I carry daily. Yeah, yeah, India's got some serious, 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 and you got to spend that money. That's all right. I don't care how old you are. You can come in. Um, I feel you should be educated on safety and stuff like that. I mean, so I don't care how old you are. Never handle anything without a parent present. Never pointed at anything. They are dangerous. They're not toys. They're not something to play with. And that's Papa's lesson for today. That's why we moved from Washington State. Yeah, Washington State had a bunch. Um, Chanson's up there, and he talks about it. Um, Speaking of that, y'all keep him in y'all's thoughts and prayers, man. The wildfires are going crazy up there. He sent me some pictures, and man, them fires are something. But yeah, California, Washington State. Well, look at Chicago. Ruger. Boy, I know he's loving that damn staccato. He got it in yesterday, Rambo and Focus. I don't know if y'all were on when he did. Y'all see his short that he made, Chancing short of the staccato. He done put the light on it and everything. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I love the Utah area. We got several brothers that are from that area. Prodigy is okay. I want to try out the staccato. Yeah, he posted a short of it. Already got the green dot on it. He's got it. It looks fire. I'm not even gonna front. I ain't mad at him. And for the price he got it for, shit. I wish somebody would send me a free gun and said talk about it. I'd talk about it. I'd drive y'all nuts talking about it. A free staccato? Shit. Yeah, I did actually, Randy. Um, Actually, I bought it that way, and I've just never took it off. Um, I left it on. It doesn't bother me. It's there. I'll eventually take it off and probably camo it out with a rattle can or something. But that's the 270 Savage Axis there. But I do like that tape. I'm thinking about putting some on that 357 revolver because them ridges on that grip dig into your hand when you're shooting 357 out of it. So I'm thinking about putting some tape to make it a little less dig action onto the old palm. Nope, that is the Taurus 605 Protector Poly 357 Magnum. Great little firearm. It's just a bitch with a 2-inch barrel. Oh hell, I forgot to turn my notifications off, but it'll be okay. 36 people in the chat. Let's double tap them screens, guys. Let's give a thumbs up to the chat. Make sure that thumbs up button is lit up. Go check out the content, sub to the channel. But mainly, guys, go check out Focus, White Rambo, all the guys down here commenting. Sub to their channels. A lot of good content. So check out all the brothers you see commenting. Yeah, that's them those got kicks. And everybody always like, well, you can shoot a 38 out of it, but that's the problem. I bought a 357, and if I train with a 38, it's a different recoil. So when I try to use a 357 for self-defense, I'm not going to shoot it right. So I carry 357 in it. I shoot 357 in it because I want to train how I shoot or shoot how I train. And that one was the one I used in my self-defense situation Labor Day made 4 years ago. What is up, Llama? Speaking of very, very, very good content, guys, check out Tactical Llama. It's like shooting a 380 out of a 9mm. Exactly. Exactly. It's not going to behave the same. And if you don't train, you know, shooting is a perishable skill. You're not going to keep it if you don't train. You might be able to put every shot in a 1/4 inch group today. If you don't shoot for 6 months, don't think you're going to do the same thing. Travis, what's up, brother? What's up, Tommy? How are y'all doing, man? 33 people in the chat. Double tap them screens, guys. Let's get them up to 20 likes today. Give Papa the finger. Just make sure it's the thumbs up finger today. Y'all can save the other finger for another time. No, I get what you're saying, Killer Shot. What we're talking about is like, you're 357. You can shoot 38 special, or you can shoot 357. What we're talking about is the difference of the recoils. And if you only shooting 38 out of there, you can put, I mean, you can get precise. But the moment you jump to a 357, you're gonna have more recoil, and you're not gonna be trained for that. Well, Jonathan, if you don't like it, bro, nobody's holding you here. Take your thumb and go up, and you'll go to the next chat. But hang out for a little while. You might find out it's not as dumb as you think, man. $38 people in the chat. Double tap them screens, guys. Like that thumbs up button up. Let's get 5 more likes and put it at 20. 5 more likes is all we need. But the main thing today, once again, I'm still on this kick pushing the brothers that you see in the comment. Go sub to their channels. Check out their content. Yes, training is very essential. That's something that I'll push constantly. Your training is perishable. Yeah, I love to do gun lives, man. I'm always, well, not always. If I'm out on one of my health walks or something, naturally, because I'm moving, I can't show what's on me. There's always something on me. If you see me on, period, if you see me somewhere, period, there's something on me. YouTube just don't let it show it. Thank you, Green Hood Smoke. I like that name, Green Hood Smoke. Yes, sir. But yeah, if you see me out and I'm doing a live and I'm walking, naturally I can't show my firearm. But I promise you, up underneath my shirt, there's always at least 2 and 1 in my pocket. I carry my little pocket 380 in my pocket. If I don't have one in each pocket, I got one in one pocket. Then I'll carry the 9. And then I'll either have that 357 in a sticky holster, or I'll have that 45, or I'll have that 509. Grilled cheese mouth, what's up? Cue the confetti. Grilled cheese just hit the room, guys. Every time y'all all pile in, I hit a song Gangsta Party in my head. Yeah, Rod, I call him G. His name was Guru, my ex-son-in-law. He would sit there and tell us about the way it was in India and how the different gun laws were. And then, like I said, the Indians that come over here and work in the stores, uh, they love just looking at the firearms. They do. And their police officers walk around with these big, like, sticks, and they'll whip your ass in the street with them sticks. I forget what they call them, but they're like big, but they're big ass sticks, and they'll wear your ass out. 16 folks in the chat. Let's go. We've been going 49 minutes. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, not the batons, rods. I'm talking about, like, they're not kendo sticks, but they almost look like big pieces of bamboo. The Punjab police carry them a lot. Big old sticks, not like batons, but they're smaller than a baton. Looks almost like a piece of bamboo. During the farmer protest, they were hitting everybody with them damn sticks. Everybody go to everybody's channel, sub to their channels. If y'all have a channel, please by all means drop your channel in the chat so people can sub to you. Let's get everybody where they need to be. More like a pipe, like a stick. Yeah. Guys, bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to. There we go. Now I got it. Boom. And back up again. And I am back just like that and got the phone on Do Not Disturb. I picture this guy looking like the lead singer from Korn with a little twisted car from Waynesboro. I love it. I mean, I could do a face reveal. That ain't no problem. Um, I got that old gray beard and shit going on. Yeah, yeah, I get that, Roz. I get that. But then again, all the criminals got guns. So if you're gonna do that, then you need to have. Hey, I hear you, Izzy. Yeah, you'll see me in content. If you go to my content section, you'll see me. Only reason I don't really get on screen with the firearms, YouTube loves to pull people for no reason, and say they were touching something. So if I've got everything on the screen like I have it now, and I'm nowhere on the screen, they can't say I'm doing something. So on live, I just do it a little different, and I've never had a strike or anything like that. So apparently, what I'm doing is working. So I'm gonna keep doing it that way. That way, YouTube don't try to stop me from being monetized or anything like that for having strikes. What's up, everyday Carrie? That's another good brother, guys. I got to go check out his content. He is our resident SIG fanatic. Um, and shockwaves. EDC has some really good pieces there. And he's like me. He believes in training with what he has and then moving to the next. Getting good with what he has and then moving on to the next one. Yes, sir. He loves 6 Hour. Which I give Sig hell, but I still got that 228 sitting in the safe. I didn't get rid of mine. Hey, EDC, are you going live today by any chance, bro? Damn. $6 to $8 a bullet? I'm mad at Hollowson right now since they're screwed. No. Were you able to get them out? No, Izzy, I haven't seen that. I'll try to look it up in a little bit. See, Roz, that's why I like shooting the little 22s. You'll be on live later today. EDC, were you able to get the screws out of it? Right. EDC heat naturally and a little dye set will pull it out, but you could also freeze it and get it out that way. Um, but I would definitely take pictures and raise hell first. Tell them they messed up your slide and everything else. What's up, Pat? Pat Safely Strapped is in the house. Double tap them screens, guys. We need 2 more likes. We need 2 more likes to hit 20. Also, go check out Pat. Go check out Focus. Go check out EDC. All the brothers you see commenting. Sub to their channels. Help them beat the YouTube algorithm. Help them push their content out there. Share it out to a friend. EDC Pat wants to know how they broke. Did the head break off? How did they break? See, I done did told y'all. That's why I don't run optics. I got the worst luck with them damn things. Had the screw sheared in half, and the other half is in the side. Damn. Yes, that is factory. That is the. It comes with 2 grips. It comes with a real short one that you can't even put your pinky on, and then it comes with that one. I am currently trying to find other grips that will fit it, but that doesn't have side screws. That has one screw that comes in from the bottom of the grip that holds it together. So I'm trying to find some other grips that would fit that because I hate them grips with a passion. I hate them. Lost custody? Question mark? Huh? Yeah, I knew somebody. That's why I said that, Pat. I knew somebody said that the other day, freezing it, putting it in the freezer. I'm glad you hopped in when you did, because you're able to describe the process. That's why I say, guys, this gun chat's something, man, because just about any question you would have, there's always somebody on here that can answer your question or shoot you in the right direction. There's so much knowledge in these chats that, gets overlooked a lot. Yeah, see, mine's this. Now, do you have the poly or is yours the metal frame? Mine's the poly. And yeah, you can't find grips or a damn holster hardly for it. You have to have the holsters custom made. They're wider than the Judge, so the Judge holster won't fit this one. Um, I basically made my own holster, other than the sticky holster, of course. But I basically made my own. Grilled cheese, that would work too, if no Loctite. But make sure you every day, make sure you get all your pictures and everything first. So even if you fix it, I'd still raise hell and get something free out the deal, just for your aggravation. Oh no, I have. I'm raising kids in court. I'm raising my grandkids. No, I've got kids placed in my home. No, I ain't never lost custody. Pew Pew Yoko just found someone that can do it. It's real cheap. There you go. Yes, they are in court, but that's why you don't hear no kids in the room with me and the doors locked. Not teaching kids gun safety is the number one cause. If you teach them, you have a different outcome. I'll focus. Some people you just can't teach, man. They read articles. I've been raising kids over 30 years, and I've raised a bunch. I've been a DFAC safe home for years. Safe to say it's been upwards 50, 60 kids that I've had a part of, and I've never had a problem. Never. I don't have a PPK, but I got the Walther PK 380, and then I got the Walther P22. Malnutrition, disease, and infections. Yep, that's what I was just talking about earlier. Rambo was Tennessee was fixing to start teaching gun safety in schools, and I think that's a wonderful freaking idea. I think it needs to be in every state. Not that I'm aware of. Not the 315 caliber. And corporal, I don't know where you get your information from, but it's nothing like that. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna give you a few minutes to sit there and think about it. I don't like to do people that way, but every now and then, come on, guys, take that stupid shit elsewhere. That's what we were talking about earlier. People with misinformation. Hey, 18 folks in the chat, double tap that screen. Let's get to 20 likes. Bad misinformed. But they got, Corporal just got put in a corner for 10 minutes. Let them think about it for a minute. Talking about when you lose enough fist fights. I ain't never lost one of them. There is a lot of wisdom, Pat. That's something that people. That's what I'm saying. People just don't. People don't realize how much wisdom is passed in these chats. Talk to FV. Have a serious conversation with FV. Listen to him talk. Tons, tons, tons of information. Pat, you've dropped some knowledge in the chats. You know, everybody has something. None of us have it all, but put together, we got a bunch. What's up, Brookside? 20 likes, cue the confetti, yay! It's all we do is Google. I don't Google as much, but yeah, I mean, Google's nice to have. Makes it a lot easier than what we had to do. We didn't have Google growing up. We had to either ask somebody or go break out the encyclopedias and the dictionaries Google's a lot faster. If we wanted to know something back in the old day, we had to go hang around the old timers, let them work our asses off for 2 or 3 days, and then they might give us the answer after we got all their work done for them. Right, we stay on the internet constantly, man. Y'all come in here talking that crazy shit. Don't think we ain't gonna find out. But yeah, man, been a great morning, great day so far. Enjoying this Sunday. Tomorrow, back to the grind, back to taking kids to school and the wife to school, and hanging out all day, waiting on them to get off, and dying to get home. Weekends go by way too fast. Might take the old 270 out, make sure she's still sitting on zero here in a little while. Hunting season sneaking up on us, guys. We got to get them. We got to get them deer rifles ready. Put that meat in the freezer. I looked at my freezer this morning. I got one more deer ham left, and that's it. So I definitely got to have some fresh deer meat. Focus, you going live today? Anybody going live? I don't like watching Tubi. I like watching lives. Did we lose the chat? Let's see. Let me reset it. Chat filter, top messages, chat filter, back on all messages. There we go. We should be back now. Y'all should be able to comment again. Double tap them screens. There we go. They ate all the damn apples. Damn it, man. I can't keep apples in my house because the girls keep grabbing them, sneaking out the other door, and feeding the damn horses. I'll go out there and the horses be standing there with their head over the fence, and the girls be feeding them all my apples. We have many animals here roaming. We can't shoot them. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all's are sacred. Which I don't just run around shooting them. I'll take a deer a year. Every now and then I may take a second deer. It's according to if I'm just feeding my family or somebody else. I take a hog a year. We lost the live for a minute. We are back. We are back on the live. I don't know what happened, but it said reconnecting. Somebody drop a comment. Let me see if it's letting the control through. What just happened? It's funny when you have people coming in here talking the crazy talk and you kick them out. For some reason, your YouTube goes to acting stupid right afterwards. I've noticed that when we have to kick people out the chat, Bungholio, yeah, when we have to kick people out the chat, it's like right after that, whoever did it will have problems with their chat. I'm back. I'm back, grilled cheese. It's always odd the way that works. I don't know if there are bots in here trying to set people up or what. Kick out one of their little pets and then they want to take you live off. I knew it wasn't nothing I done because I ain't been on the screen. And I damn sure ain't touching nothing other than a Red Bull. Like a horse destroys crops but can't shoot them. Good Lord. He said long like a llama and runs like a horse. AI is a real bee. Yeah, no shit, right, girl? I'll let you out in a minute when I get off this live, boy. You can wait a minute. It ain't gonna kill you to wait another 2 minutes. You just want to go out there and mess with the horses anyway. That's all you want to do. Keep on them and break out the duck call. Sounds like my grandbaby's ready for a nap. They're getting whiny. I hear them in the other room whining. You'll talk. It's gonna be almost like the Terminator. With everything they got this guy doing now, it ain't doing nothing but gathering information on people. There's some scary stuff going on with AI. Now you go on YouTube and different things, and you can see these AI bot girlfriends, and think about that for a minute. Think about the conversations you have with a girlfriend or a wife or a spouse that you don't have with nobody else. That AI is learning the most intimate, personal things about human beings, man. That's scary. He said that you're flying with a kick. Hey, Raj, do y'all have armadillos over there? I know them little bastards and coons and possums. They'll tear your crops up too. Oh, it's all right, Larry. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. Yeah, I did an impromptu live this morning. I was sitting here bored as hell, wasn't nobody on live, and I said, let me do it. Yeah, it has the bias of the developer. Yeah, I get that. But it's scary though because it's gathering data. It gathers data. So, and then when I seen they were doing these bots, these AI girlfriends, I'm like, man, the conversations that you would have with a spouse, just thinking on that level, the kind of information that it could gather on something like that. Yeah, I was live streaming. I've been going an hour and 14. I'm fixing to end this one here in a few and start a new one here in a few minutes if nobody else goes live. I watched stuff jump. I watched the news. I watched a couple things on Tubi. Then I turned on that live PD crap and said, hell, I'm going live. I'm bored. Took us down to one person. YouTube, you suck. Yeah, that's scary, Larry. It really is. Um, when you think about that. Yeah, see, I don't do Instagram a whole lot. I got my Insta. I just don't. Insta just seems to be a whole lot of bots, kind of like Facebook now. You gonna hit the range later? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about doing. I'm talking about taking the 270 here and popping a couple. Maybe take a box, run a box through it. Make sure I'm still holding. Roz, you can actually get AI girlfriends now. If you watch YouTube or Insta long enough, you'll see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I use it for, Jason. I use Insta when we want to talk. When we want to inbox one another, or if we're in the middle of a chat and somebody's, we're able to talk and find out who they are and shit like that. That's what I use Insta for. Every now and then I'll put a post up on it, but hey, BTQ. And here we go. Grilled cheese. When I seen that, I said I wouldn't use nobody else's computer or phone. Be getting sticky fingers and shit. Why is this damn screen so sticky? Ross said grilled chicken. Oh shit. Good times, guys. Good times. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off, do a few things, and then I'll be back on in just a little bit. I love you guys, man. Y'all stay strapped. Keep winning